What's going on, True 10? They asked me, they said, why do relationships end? I'm gonna be honest, I've been through this shit, so I'm gonna really be honest with y'all, man, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Because it be a motherfucker putting more in it than the next person. You get what I'm saying? Like, certain motherfuckers be in relationships to use certain people. Take from them, take from them, take from them. Like, I've been in that situation where I gave all and motherfuckers used me, kicked me out, and did certain. And then when they felt bad about it, they come back, hug you, give you kisses, this, that, and the third. Like, I ain't want to do that to you. I ain't expect you to leave. You should have just walked around the house. But my thing is, my nigga, if we are in the heat of debate, I feel like we just need to part ways and one go downstairs and one come upstairs. I'm not saying relationships is gonna be perfect, my nigga. But what I'm saying is that you got a lot of fucked up women out here and men. You get what I'm saying? So some people just be liking to argue for no fucking reason. Like, then when you try to spread your feelings out there, try to make it seem like you is arguing. But it's like, my nigga, it's not always about the women problem in a relationship is that they're selfish. They think that everything be them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they think everything be them. And, you know, Kevin Samuel said some shit like this. He said, have women ever sat down with any of their exes and asked what did they do good in a relationship or what did they do wrong in a relationship besides sex? And I said in my head, man, a lot of women not gonna do that shit, my nigga. They're not, because reality is too much of a pride ego thing for them, and they're not gonna. The first thing they hear bad, they gonna try to you still stay. Like, women, bro. One thing about women, bro, y'all gotta understand, they fragile souls, bro. They will dish something out. They will try to dish the most harshest shit out to you, but when you say something to them, they can't take that shit, man. I'm telling you, as a man, bro, I know this, bro. Like, a motherfucker said, do you think like women that try to disrespect you to the utmost too? If you in a bad relationship, she'll try to disrespect you to the utmost. Prime example, I was told, do I deserve respect? And I was told, do you deserve to be? And I told her, do you deserve to be a mother? And that hit her way harder than what she said to me. And it's like, that's what I'm saying, my nigga. And that shit only hit me because you know why I said that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what I mean by us taking each other for granted in a relationship, that shit only happens for us not listening to each other. That's what, like, we both trying to get a point across, and yelling ain't helping the fucking situation. So us understanding, us having an understanding is the best thing you could do. I tell women, man, a lot of times niggas don't like to listen to you because it be bullshit at the end of the day. You just want some type of, you want a nigga to be your dad, and it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you should automatically have your emotions in check. Nah, a nigga supposed to automatically be cool when you having your little temper tantrum. Yeah, a nigga gonna say what he said and just keep it pushing. And that's what I'm saying with fellas. That's another thing we gotta start doing. When we speak on something, we say our piece about the situation and we leave that shit alone. Like, reality, my nigga, is that motherfuckers will try to tell you what you may not pretend, what you may not seem to be off the app, or what you may not seem to be. But it's like, you the same motherfucker 10 toes down that you was when you met this person. Now they try to make you seem like some other because they got insecurities within themselves. And it's like, if you really want to talk about who did wrong, look in the mirror and you tell me who really did wrong. Because I thought me as a man, or as them being a woman too, like, they'd think like, them, I thought I was doing good. But you gotta understand, you got a lot of insecure motherfuckers, bro, to when you tell them about themselves, they don't like that shit. A lot of people don't like to hear that shit about themselves. And the fucked up part about it is that most people know they fucked up, especially when you're telling them about it. They just don't want to hear that. Coming from you is aggravating to them, so they don't want to hear it. And them type of women and men, you gotta leave that shit alone. But women have a problem with thinking everything is about them, bro, and they don't like to understand a man. They think a man's supposed to just be a fucking Hulk Hogan, a nigga who has no feelings. He don't show no emotions because they already got emotions. My thing about women is, bro, it's okay for a man to cry. Like, that's why I tell men today, bro, get with a woman that you can feel like a human with. You get what I'm saying? And stop being like a fucking robot. You ain't got to be the most toughest nigga all the time, because what bitches don't know, being tough for a nigga can get you killed quickly than being a regular man. Like, you supposed to have that tough character trait about you, of course. You ain't never supposed to let no nigga run over you, just do anything they supposed to, but you also supposed to have that feminine side about you too when it comes to your woman and everything. And that loving side about you. Because it's like, regardless of the fact, I tell women, man, you lose a lot of women out you lose a lot of men out your life for not appreciating the man that you have. And that's why you always ending up with these fuck-ass abusive niggas, man. Because we take, our relationship ends because we take shit for granted that don't need to be. And we worship shit that don't need to be. And we care for shit that don't really need to be. I was told something, man. I ain't never was the nigga that ever chased love. You know what I'm saying? I tried to chase a woman and be with a woman. I always came to Women's City and, like, you know, tried to kick it with them, have conversations with them, and do such and such. You get what I'm saying? Kick it. And try to be open and be there. But as you learn that you can't be that type of nigga with certain bitches because they're broken and they're mentally fucked up. And it's like they don't want to be fixed. You got a lot of motherfuckers that don't want to be fixed. And they will never want to be fixed because they are in them cycles of what the fuck they are. You got to accept people for who they is. I dealt with a fucked up woman. She was mentally fucked up and she said in my face and told me. But the thing is, as me being a real dude, I tried to, oh, I'm going to sit here and deal with it. I tell women, man, the only reason why whatever relationship you get in won't work is because you stay thinking about what the other nigga did to you. He only still in your mind because he abused you. Because you can't block him out. That's why narcissists is. That's what narcissists niggas do. They beat you till they get in your mind to where every time they do something, it fucks with you and it gets on your nerves. Bro, real man know this, man. If we really love a woman, we love a woman, my nigga. We gonna stay down with them. We gonna stand on morals and principles when it comes to them. We ain't gonna never let nobody disrespect them. If I really care about you as you being my woman, my wife, I'm gonna stay down with you. I'm gonna always care about you. I'm gonna always cherish you as the woman you need to be. But as the woman you are. But it's another thing when, my nigga, you get to acting like you somebody you fucking not. You get to acting of this high class of a fucking attitude of what? Like, a lot of you bitches be having attitudes for nothing, and that ain't pretty. It's not pretty at all. Like, it's not pretty at all. A bitch with an attitude for nothing, she got an attitude like she got way more than she can carry. Like, I hate hoes like that. They be having attitudes for way more than they can't carry. That should be crazy. Like, and that's why relationships end, bro. That's why they end, bro, because we literally think we can get better than what we have, and we don't appreciate what we have. Because let me tell you, a nigga like you only come once in a lifetime. A woman like you only come once in a lifetime, bro. A lot of people claim they be real. You gotta learn a motherfucker before you love them, bro. And this is just from experience. I'm telling you, motherfuckers, learn a motherfucker before you love them, because I dealt with a trash bitch, bro. Didn't care about the kid, didn't care about nothing but her. And the way she was moving was slut buckets. And like slut bucket. Like it was just, you gotta understand, bro. People who are mentally fucked up, they fucked up for a reason, because they're comfortable in they fucked upness. They will never leave. Relationships will never be strong because of what people want on the internet versus what the fuck is in front of their face. You don't have a money bag, yo. You got him. You don't have a fucking Chief Keef. You got him. You don't have a fucking Yo Gotti. You got him. My nigga, everybody chasing it. Everybody has their own journey, but this is why women live off illusions and fantasies, bro. And that's why they think women. I tell women, and this Kevin Samuels said some shit like this too. This is some real shit. He said, it's not always about. It's about you standing on principles and standing on respecting yourself. It's not about the fact of you not having what you want in a relationship or what you doing. It's about the fact that you standing on principles of yourself. So just because a nigga cheated on you, you gonna fuck another nigga. Like, what is it? Like, women do shit that makes them look whores. And that's what I tell them. Like, you will go fuck a nigga because he fucked the bitch. Why are you low calibering yourself like that? That just make you, that's a mental illness. That's something like, oh, well, he did this, I'm gonna get him back. And most niggas don't cheat on purpose. For real, they really don't. Now, you got some niggas already that cheat. And I'm not saying this right at all. But I'm saying, if a nigga come to you forward and be like, he did that shit, and he's being honest about it, that's why a lot of niggas hide the truth from y'all, because women can't take the truth. They can't, bro. The truth is not in their vocabulary. It never will be. Especially if a nigga harsh about it. It would never be true. Whether he telling you about yourself or he telling you about what he did. You can't take the truth. The truth ain't in your motherfucking slot. It's not going to be. Because if I say what I say out my mouth, you're going to feel some kind of way. And if I move how I move out my mouth, you're going to feel some kind of way. So with that being said, why relationships end is because lack of communication and thinking you know more than the next person instead of learning something from each other. That's why relationships end. That's why they never go nowhere. And that's why we always catch ourselves being a fucking alone. It's a difference between being alone by yourself because you can't find nobody that really fit your standards of who you are. And it's a difference between being alone because you push everybody the fuck away because you miserable on your own time and you a fucked up ass bitch or a fucked up ass nigga. That's the difference. And you want somebody to deal with toxicity. You want a nigga to deal with your toxic ass baby father shooting houses up and doing all extra shit. And you want a bitch to deal with your toxic ass baby mama having sex with her, and you keep coming back having sex with her, bro. Listen, people reap what they sow. God, you know the person who wrong when God got them motherfuckers going through the fucked up they going. Don't think people don't be struggling, nigga, mentally, bro. People who done fucked up shit to you, fellas, that bitch is suffering. Don't think because she be around her family and she kicking and she drinking, she cool, but that bitch is suffering inside. She fucked up mentally, narcissistic, fucked up. She's mentally fucked up. She's suffering. They go, oh, she's suffering. Her kids gonna know as they get older what kind of mother they got. And you think, ladies, you think that nigga ain't suffering for what the fuck he did to you mentally? Man, that nigga gonna always try to bring himself back around because he fucked it up. He know when he had a good woman, but he chose to chase these cornball ass bitches except the woman that was in front of their face. But you know, it's a real nigga truth here. I'm a real gangster nigga all around. I'm just me. I tell the truth about everything, and regardless of the fact, you would never get nowhere not listening in a relationship on both ends. Peace. Follow me at Actualtruth_. Follow me at TG.2. Like, comment, subscribe to Actual Truth. Peace.